guys, Dustin here, CEO of 630. Today we're going to talk about how to lose weight when riding your bike. So before we get started, don't forget, comment below, ask us any questions, tell us your thoughts, or reach out to us at the team at 630. We want to hear your feedback, and we're also here to answer your questions. So let's jump right in. How do you lose weight on a bicycle? I know a lot of people get bikes because they want to get out and get exercise and potentially get back into shape and lose weight. Well, I think that's great. Bicycling is a very low impact form of exercise. You know, most people learn to ride a bike at some point in childhood, if not in adulthood. That's great too. Once you get the hang of it, it's simple. You can burn calories, get exercise, and get a great leg workout. So, couple secrets, tips, and tricks to riding a bike to lose weight. If you're gonna get a single speed bike and cruise around at 4 miles an hour, regardless of how long you ride, I'll be honest, it's not going to be an extremely good form of exercise. However, it will burn calories. Now, I'm not saying that's not good. If that's what works for you, then please do that, because it's better to ride than to not ride at all. But the secret, or my tip to riding for exercise to lose weight, is you really want to get your heart rate going. You really want to get your body sweating. So what do you do to do that? Well, number one, find a ride that's got some hills on it. The key to really elevating your heart rate is going up and down hills. If you've ever done a spin class before, part of what they do is they put resistance on the bike and they try to recreate like you're doing hills. That whole feeling of standing and sitting and pedaling hard really gets your body working. It gets your heart rate up and it gets you sweating. Most of you have heard now a big buzzword in the weight loss field is high intensity interval training. And really that's the ideal way to create weight loss on your bike, is to try to do intervals, interval training to get the heart going and the body pumping. So try to find a ride with hills. Even if it's just one hill to start, and it's too much for you after one hill and you get your heart going, that's good. Just keep building slowly, time by time, and maybe over time you can integrate several hills. And then over time you might be doing only hills. You could go up the hill, down the hill, up the hill. Now obviously the fun of riding a bike is to take scenic journeys, so going up and down the same hill wouldn't be fun. But you can map a ride out to find elevation changes. Couple places I go to map rides are mapmyride.com. There's some other ones out there. If you just Google, mapping routes, they'll actually tell you what the elevation change of the ride will be. So yeah, I'll put some other places to look in the description for rides, but the cool thing is they will tell you the elevation changes. So you can kind of see what kind of workout will this ride be, and it will tell you the distance, so you can kind of get an idea of how hard will you have to work. The next thing I would say too is make sure you try to make your ride at least 30 minutes. Now, I'm not an expert in weight loss. I'm not a certified personal trainer, but there's a lot of information out there about how much cardio should you do a week to lose weight. And I've heard about 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week is sort of the minimum you want to do to lose weight. So when you're going out riding your bike, ideally you're getting on there for at least 30 minutes. Now, if you can only do 20 minutes one day, 40 minutes the other because of your schedule, obviously that's better than nothing. But if we're really trying to focus on weight loss, try to get every ride to a minimum of 30 minutes. So in addition to that, other than doing the hills, the other real key to weight loss on a bike is to vary the gear that you're using. So, and to vary what sort of tempo, or as they say in spinning class, cadence. How fast are you pedaling? So one good thing to do is, let's say you have a 7-speed bike. Maybe for a mile, you flip it into 7, the 7th gear, which is going to be the hardest to pedal, but it will take you the fastest. And you try to get your cadence going, or you move your legs as fast as possible in 7 gears for 1 mile. Then you downshift to, say, 3rd gear, and it's a little easier. Maybe you slow your pedal, let your legs recover a little bit. So any variation in that over the course of your ride, as opposed to leaving it in one speed and just going, one gear and one sort of pedal cadence the entire trip, vary that up a little bit to get your body working easier and harder, which that's going to recreate the kind of interval training that is known to create weight loss as well. So, maybe go half a mile and pedal as fast as you can in first gear. Then shift it up and go to seventh gear. Then go on a hill and put it in seventh and see how fast you can do it. If you can really create that variance throughout the whole ride, I guarantee you're going to get a good sweat going and your heart's going to get a great workout. So those are my 3 tips for weight loss on a bike. Number 1, try to make it a minimum 30 minutes. Number 2, try to find some hills on that ride. And number 3, vary up the cadence and the resistance, just like in a spin class. And the benefit of being outside is it's going to be a lot more scenic and a lot more fun. So if you have any comments, questions, please comment below and ask me. And again, I'm not a certified trainer. I am not any sort of certified, person in weight loss, but these are just tips and advice that I think will work from what I've heard. And lastly, you can reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com, with any questions. And don't forget, on our website, go to the top. We have a body fit questionnaire. Take the quiz, put in your personal information, and see what bike we recommend for you. It's going to be suggested based on your body. And 2 other things. We have a 365-day test ride policy. If you buy a bike, you don't love it, send it back within 365 days. No questions asked. No money, no fees out of your pocket. We cover everything. Lastly, we have a lifetime warranty. For the lifetime of your bike, we will warranty it, take care of anything if you have any problems. That's it, and enjoy the ride.